Billboard Philippines Volumes.
On this episode of Billboard Philippines Volumes, we have Leanne Naara, Francis de Veyra, and Zsaris as we take a look at an artist's perspective on Fête de la Musique.
Billboard Philippines Volumes.
Yes, hello everyone. Welcome to Billboard Philippines Volumes, where we turn up the volume on your favorite artist stories. And today we are back at it. Yeah, I would say back at it. This is our second episode on Fête. Fête is back 30 plus years in the game and just connecting music, not only here in the Philippines, but all over the world. Last year, we got to dig deep into what Fête is, what happens at Fête, things like that. But today, we're with artists, the artists that are on stage making the music that you love. We are with Zsaris, Francis, Leanne Naara. Thank you so much for being here today. And we're talking about Fête. Let's get into it. Yeah.
Happy Fête!
Yeah, happy Fête. Something that we like to do on this show a lot is just go back in time, think about memories, and I guess where we could start as a person that before performing on the stage, what's one of your favorite memories as a person just watching Fête? Maybe one of your favorite stages as well.
Actually, don't remember watching before I actually stepped on stage as a performer.
Yeah, same.
So only performing on the stage. Okay.
No, but I don't know about these two though. I feel like they have stories to tell. So
I was trying to think, but
Huh?
I've been to the old Fête in
Okay,
El
tell us about
Pueblo.
that. Go.
It was like an open party where you
Okay.
can go to different stages in one place, and it's like a big street party. Everybody's in good spirits, and it's very noisy, very sweaty, but everybody's high on music.
As we like to be.
Yes, always.
Yeah.
And you get to meet different bands that you get to see at first time. So
Yep.
you became friends with them. Then every year adds more friends or musicians.
It just grows and grows.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Do you remember some of the acts that were playing that night?
Taken by cars.
No way. Wait,
During
hold
that
up.
time, when I went.
That's crazy.
Legend si Sarah.
cars.
Yes. Wow. Okay.
Hi, Sarah.
Yeah.
Hi, sir.
Okay. Then jumping into it as performers, tell us the first memory of performing at Fête. Do you remember?
I think it was the acoustic stage.
Same.
What year was that? 2017,
Yeah,
18?
2017.
2017. It was in A Space in Makati.
Wow.
Yeah, it was very, very fun because that was our first Fête performance. We didn't really know what to expect, but the vibe was just very, very chill, and you could really tell that these people were there to listen and to enjoy the music. So
That's very
yeah,
true.
yeah,
Listening crowd.
yeah.
And I think that's something I'd like to discuss for a second. Listening crowd. What's a listening crowd for the people at home that don't know?
Like, if you crack a joke,
Yeah.
it's just like,
They're like, huh,
They-
back
they
to the
could be a
music.
little shy.
yeah,
They could
they're
be a little shy.
Yeah, they're shy.
Yeah, but you
and
know that they're
really
listening.
there to listen
Yeah.
to their favorite track or song.
So true. So true.
Yeah, in my experience, my band, no, there's a song called Compare. If you don't listen to the song, there's a line that's funny, that's something like that. So a listening crowd will react to that line. That's it.
They listen for the small details
yeah.
too. No.
And for me, I played the same stage, acoustic stage, and I do loops. So sometimes the crowd's noise like interferes with the recording. But since they're all quiet and patiently waiting for me to build it up, there's no feedback, no anything. So everything's clear. Yeah.
That's the listening.
Yes.
It's also nerve-wracking. Because
Okay.
they're really listening to you.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
totally
Very obvious.
No, I hear about that all the time. I've been around different musicians that say, there's a type of crowd that's just there just to like party. They're just not really they love the music, but they're just
Ambience
there.
music,
Exactly,
yeah.
exactly. But then there's the crowd that will just sit there and really just like stare at you, and you think, oh, are they into this? And then they clap. Then okay, we got it, we got it. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, so Fet's happening again this year. Of course, it's happening all around the Philippines. Shout out to Dumaguete for having their first time Fet stage. Just a little shout out there. But tell us about the stages that you guys are playing at this year and what can we expect?
For me, I play the off stage at the main stage. So
Okay.
it's a pocket stage before the main event, and we're also playing at acoustic stage, and now it's at Coro Hotel. And for us, Papa Sis and I, for Uncle Bob's Funky Seven Club, we will be at the main we call that the main the main stage. Well, it's the most happening stage for Fête at H&J, so the blues soul funk stage. So
I'll be there
with Barb also, with Barb, with her solo thing, yeah. And to Baguio, and Baguio the next day.
Okay.
So yes,
Who's on the lineup for the Baguio stage?
Bird is gonna be there.
Uncle Bob, is it?
Let's
Uncle
go.
Bob,
Yeah,
Brass
Uncle Bob,
Pass
Brass
Pass,
Pass,
and
Brass Pass,
Egg
Pass.
Boy.
Egg
And
Boy!
bands from Baguio. Yeah.
And bands from Baguio.
Excellent bands.
You know what I love about Fête is that it really brings all these different musicians together. That's a lineup I would never think would get together, right? So I guess coming from, I know you guys are from a mainstream label, Warner, and then there's more niche artists that get together. What does Fête mean to you? Like bringing together everyone. How does it feel to be on this kind of lineup that's just so diverse?
Yeah, I feel like I always enjoy, I mean, for lack of a better term, the rawness of it all,
Yep.
of the experience.
Exactly.
Nothing fancy. Don't expect that. Like, you jump from one stage to another and you parang sisisi ka sa crowd parang to get to watch your favorite bands. And that's, I think, one of my favorite things about Fête then, aside from being able to perform, is going to other stages to watch other artists that I don't parang there's not a lot of chances I could watch them anymore these days. So yeah, I think that's my favorite part.
So expect to be sweaty and dirty.
Yeah,
Yes.
there.
So
It's really like a festival.
Fête will make you sweat.
Uy, gandang slogan
Let's
yun,
go.
Next year, madam.
Tsaka merong stages na you won't expect. Like, merong mga gothic stage.
Yes.
Mga, mga electro.
Talaga.
Yeah.
Musikero. Yes.
All kinds of music.
Over
One
the
night.
years, nag-evolve na yung mga genre, no? Galing din.
That's so true, and it's not even just people that are coming to listen to music. A lot of musicians are showing up to your stage. When that happens, what are you guys feeling when you see like a bunch of musicians you may look up to in the crowd? Is there more pressure? Is there a feeling of like, oh my god, you guys are here, or is it just like, okay, game, let's do it?
No, we party with them.
Yeah.
We just party with them.
We rarely get that chance.
Yeah.
Like, actually get to talk to them.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's really
That's
cool.
the time that we can jam or call one of them.
That's very
jam
true.
together, yeah.
Yeah.
How do you feel that Fête just keeps growing every year? What does that mean to you now? You see that there's more music listeners, there's more people open to like experiencing new genres. There's more just music fans every year.
I think it allows a lot of discovery also, especially for the destination stages. There are a lot of undiscovered bands from the provinces that that are given a spotlight every Fête. So, meron silang sarili nilang flavor. And pag nagsama-sama yun, if you can listen to all of us together, you can see the variety na ang dami palang magagaling sa Pilipinas talaga.
That's so true.
Yeah, that means the Philippine music is still alive and growing.
Always.
And there's always something unique. You'll discover new artists, bands. No? And Fête is one of the platform for that.
Kasi free.
Thank you.
Yeah, no,
Kasi free.
definitely. Let's
Yes.
shout that out again. It's free.
It's free! For free!
Wala na kayong reason na hindi pumunta.
Libreng pawis.
Super true. I mean, as we all know, I mean, OPM and Philippine music in general is just skyrocketed in the past few years. It's so big. It's doing bigger and bigger things all the time. But then with Fête, you're able to hear a lot of music for the first time. Discoverability. That's such a true word. You're able to hear new music, you're able to discover a new artist, and you're able to experience something new. So that word experience, what is the experience of Fête? Take us through as a musician.
It's ready. It's raw.
Yeah,
As you said.
I think that's the very the best word to describe it is it's raw. Even the performances are raw. Like it's you could really feel the hunger of these musicians too. And I mean, we do it for free because we do it for the love, right? Like and I think that's what's really cool about it is seeing people from everywhere just come and still celebrate with us over through the years, and they still get the same excitement even if we're playing the same songs. Let's say, like
There's a bigger sense of community
There it
also
is. Yep.
because the musicians, since we're all in the same place at the same time, we get to support everybody finally because we can just go to each other's gigs and party at each other's stages, and we can't be gathered in the same place at the same time only at Fête.
Yep.
Yeah, the only time.
Only at Fête.
Only at Fête.
Only at Fête.
Only at Fête.
Fête will make you sweat. When you guys are coming up with like a set list, or like you said, I mean, usually when you're on tour or doing any show or something, you have the certain songs you probably usually have to play. But at Fête, is there something special you do, or is there like, do you feel like this is the place where you can be more
Yes.
open?
like we're more
In
free.
fact.
In
In
something that rarely happens. We're collaborating with. Is this what we're pertaining to? Because I might be pertaining. We're
With
collaborating with Brass
Brass
Pass
Pass
for a set for the
That's
main
awesome.
stage. So
Yes.
it's a real opportunity for us because we've only done it once and it was only 2 songs,
And
so
it was
it's
a cover.
bitten.
Yeah.
So
It was a cover
for
of-
this time. It's a longer set with them. So thanks, Papa Sis, for
Thank you.
tagging us along.
No thing.
You want to know what they collaborated on last year?
Yes.
Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Killing in the name. Killing in the name of.
Killing in the
Yeah.
name of.
Killed it. She
Yeah.
killed it in the name of.
That's
Fête.
H&J pocket stage.
Yun
But
yung mga...
this time, it's gonna be on the main stage.
That's
So
amazing.
21.
So what you're saying is at Fête, it's, of course, community, but also surprise collaborations that you wouldn't
Yes.
expect. So another reason to go to Fête is just you don't know what you're gonna get.
Yes.
So one time we were at one Fête. Leanne and I were just hanging out, and the Esposols are playing at H&J, and we are just watching. They called us on stage.
Right, and I don't think we were friends with them then.
Yes.
Yet.
So we
That
just
time.
jammed impromptu for just friends.
Right, that was
Yes,
like
yes.
one
And
of
then
my-
we just gave us mics. They just sang one song randomly.
Yep.
So community,
Favorite.
wild, everything. Yes.
If you don't know the lyrics,
Yes, that's what I did last year.
I'll do it for you.
Yeah, we'll do it for you.
Killing in the
Tell me.
So what are you most excited about for Fête this year?
Our collaboration
Yes.
with Brass.
ako rin yung
Was
collaboration
collab.
with Leanne Naara.
Definitely.
Hindi namin ipapost, guys, kaya manood kayong live.
Hindi nyo ito mapapanood na may videos.
I'm always excited for Fête. So I'm just ready for any surprise that might. I'm just ready for any collaboration. So guys, if I'm in your stage, just let me know.
Open to collaborate.
Open to collaborate.
With Fête being such a big festival that happens every year, what do you think the future of Fête will be? If it's this big right now, maybe 5 years from now, what do you think Fête will be
I
like?
think it's growing because the destination stages are
So true.
I feel like
increasing na in different.
It's everywhere.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
more artists to discover.
Yeah.
hopefully talaga.
Yeah, and support.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And more cities
More
from
cities.
Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao can participate for next year. I heard there are a lot of undiscovered like places.
Definitely.
Yeah, so we're waiting for that too.
More artists, more music, more surprise collaborations, more shows, more sense of community. And of course, your favorite artists right here. Yeah, this has been Billboard Philippines Volumes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Billboard Philippines.